Duh! Slodge, the Survivor movie critic reviews Serenity, aka a movie based on a failed TV show.
Hi folks, Slodge here. I've come across the rare Mambo Ninwiza snake. Now when you find a Mambo Ninwiza snake in the wild, the first rule is do not move. Just stare into its eyes and say these simple words. Hi there, little guy.
Serenity. I waited for this movie for so long. Oh my god. I was a huge fan of the original television show Firefly, which aired on Fox for, I think it was about 14 episodes. It was created and mostly written by Joss Whedon, who is famous for Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Angel. And the movie basically is a continuation of the Firefly storyline. It centers around the spaceship captain Malcolm Reynolds, who is played by Nathan Fillion, or Fillon, I'm not quite sure. And he's basically a space-age pirate, and he flies around either stealing cargo from point A, deliver it to point B, and sell it on the black market, or do something along those lines. And he has a crew filled with colorful characters, and I mean, that's about it for the basic setup. The plot of the film features a young girl named River who's kind of like a psychic and has been experimented with by the oppressive government that controls most of the known galaxy or universe, or they never really make that quite clear. And basically the government's trying to get her back, and she's on board Reynolds' ship, and that gets him into a bunch of loads of trouble. The problem with this movie is it's basically a combination of all of the creator's ideas that he had for the show. And the show got canceled 14 episodes in, so the creator is allowed to make this movie, and he's kind of trying to stuff all of these plot points and all this character development and everything that he kind of wanted to get done into, 2 hours. And it feels disjointed at times, and sometimes it feels like it's going way too fast for its own good, and then other times it feels like they're focusing on the wrong things that are important to the story. So really the movie, it doesn't really live up to the television show. The television show is better than the movie, but that doesn't mean that the movie is bad by any stretch of the imagination. It's a very well done movie. It's very well written, very well acted. The director and the actors all love this material, and you can really tell because it's quality grade A stuff. And as I mentioned before, the director's trying to stuff a lot of things into this film, but another problem is the huge cast of characters. Yes, it is grade A. Yes, they are all great actors with great material to work with, but there are so many of them. A lot of the characters get the shaft, and they don't get the treatment they deserve. And that's sad, because you've grown to love these characters over the television show, and then this is kind of, it's the series finale, and, a bunch of them kind of get screwed. They don't get enough story, they don't get enough lines, and you're kind of left wondering, why didn't Wash get more screen time? And that's a point where I think a lot of people are going to have an issue with the movie if they've seen the TV show. If you're just going into the movie cold and you've never seen the TV show, which is possible, you're probably not going to notice. So in summary, the film is overstuffed, but it's overstuffed with a lot of quality material, acted out by quality actors, written by Joss Whedon, who's phenomenal. So you've got a solid, good film that just feels like it's trying to do too many things. Because the film really only has a few flaws, I'm going to give it 4 purple balls out of 5. I would definitely recommend it. I'll see you on the other side. Hi there, folks. Happy to report that I have survived my vicious snake attack to bring you another survival tip. If you ever have to handle a snake, do not handle it by the end of the tail. Be sure to grab the snake firmly in the center of its body. This will ensure that the snake has no possible way of biting you. Alright, this is Slodge signing off. I'll be back in good health to give you more survival tips and another movie review. Yeah, I've got you now, Snake. Wait, what are you doing? Oh, no, no! God, you bit me again!